Hopefully you guys can hear now. Oh. Oop. Should hear sirens now, so hopefully that's... All right, good. All right. Refresh radio. Thank you for that all and for being patient. Appreciate you. All right. I'll get some gas before I run out of gas. All right, so I don't know what was going on with the audio before. It's still not working, so I'm doing it a different way. Again, new to all this stuff, so it's all kind of... Some of this stuff is kind of foreign to me, but... Get some gas. My lord, maybe I should just stop. I just disconnected my whole microphone. Anyway, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. And kind of getting everything squared away here. Of me getting down there before the carjacking happens. You can see on the map where it's blinking down there. So we do get a little bit of a alert as to where it's at, and sometimes you can track the vehicle that way, but it also is difficult. Let's see what's going on there. I guess this is going to be the same people that were fighting earlier, so we shall see.
Time to adjust your attitude.
Well, you're going to see somebody get beat up here.
Time to open a can of whoop ass.
Let's take out a local real quick, you know. Popular intersection all of a sudden. How you doing, sir? Take your time getting up.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Were you trying to take a car or what? Is that your car? Somebody else's car? Person also has a body cam and a mic on them. Is this your car here? see me and hear me, sir? Sir, do you hear me? Let's see what happens if I... Oh. Well, that's odd. Well, let's check his vehicle and see what's see who this belongs to here. Well, it doesn't look like it belongs to anybody. We'll see if they come back handcuffed. I don't know. I did handcuff them, but they flew out, so I'm not sure what's going on. And that AI medic's gonna sit there for 30 minutes. And thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. Forget where we were, but yeah, sounds like the sound is working. And yeah, I always used to call them volunteer. That's the volunteer service, you know, like they'll eventually get there and they'll eventually get you to the hospital kind of thing. These fights are sometimes just too much. I don't have my own Discord anymore. The city's Discord, but that's okay. Ruckus going on up here. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Probably people in here goofing around, is my guess. Oh, look, it's the abuser.
Hello.
Were you guys fighting again?
No, I accidentally kicked them off my bike. Like, legit.
Look,
I
the
kicked
domestic
him off the
violence is
bike.
going to have to stop.
I didn't, though. I didn't domestic violence him.
You just
That's
stay here.
fine.
Let me go talk to him real quick.
Okay.
Sir, I'm going to give you this card.
Oh.
Just
If you
feel
say
free.
anything, I'll fucking kill you.
Feel free to reach out and call this number when she's not around. It's
Tell him you're
It's a
okay,
safe
honey.
number.
Okay.
So, you know, I know it's hard for men to
Oh,
admit
here
that
we
they're
go.
getting abused by
Here
their
we
wives and
go.
girlfriends.
It's hard for men. It's hard for
So,
men. Here
you
we
know,
go.
please just reach out
I
to
might
that
just
number.
give this number a call.
Yeah.
I might just give this number a call.
I mean, I could see why you might want to, for sure.
You know, the amount of times that you've been dispatched out here.
In 10
You
minutes.
wait. You wait until you leave. You wait until you leave.
Ma'am, you know, those kinds of threats I'm gonna, my body
There's-
cam is running.
That's a cam right there, back there. There
Yeah.
are cams
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah, and I
Yep,
mean,
that's
my
all right
body
with me.
camera is running as well. So
That's
if
okay.
I come back to another domestic violence issue, you will be arrested.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also, I would say, were you driving the bike, or was she driving the bike?
No, she was.
what?
I was doing stuff. She was yeah. I was riding. We were nuts to butts, you know.
You realize how that looks, right?
Yeah, no, I understand. I just couldn't. I couldn't be. I can't drive right now.
Give me that car back.
Oh, sure. Yeah, sure.
Thank you. All right, you guys have a good night.
Hey, take care.
The top half off.
No, I know.
All right, let's see. No. Busy day already. There's not enough officers on usually to get us. Sometimes we have 2 or 3, 4. Sometimes it's just me, or just one person. So. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, both of them need a little bit of love right now. You know, we can use people for both. That's for sure. See if Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I think, we're not close to 13, but, I want to say we have 8 to 10, something like that. And it just depends. Everybody's got lives, so you get it, You don't want to treat it like a job. It's supposed to be fun, you know what I mean? Like, I don't stream to make money. I don't stream to, to like, I'm an old guy. Just nice to do something that's a little different, enjoy myself, and something that's different than the normal for me. So, it's nice just to kind of chill. Usually I'm watching all the other streamers, so like I really enjoy, if you guys haven't seen them, like who I think is streaming right now, not that I want you guys to leave here, but More Crown. He used to be Dose of Crown. Guy's absolutely hilarious, one of my most favorite streamers. Does a lot of RP with his streaming. Cheeto Head, obviously. There's a young lady that I watch quite a bit. I'll probably butcher the name, but Zeki Exo, who plays a couple Souls, one in Red Dead and one in GTA in District 10. Just absolutely hysterical. She cracks me up constantly. So I'm usually watching those guys just to kind of, enjoy myself, but it's also nice to just kind of be in here and take care of some stuff. So but it's fun. I enjoy being PD, Sometimes there's a lot of stuff to do. Sometimes it's frustrating. You know, trying to maintain along with the crims the it's okay to lose kind of concept. So there's a lot of times where I'll just not even, you know, I'll definitely take the L just to kind of like expand the story and have fun and make it more of a, you know, cops aren't always going to win every case in real life, and I don't want it to happen here, and I want scenes to maybe be extended, and sometimes there's times where you can take an L for a later thing and build a case and that sort of thing. That's the kind of stuff that I really sort of enjoy doing myself. So, you know, the chases and stuff are fun. You know, the random calls are fun, the heists are fun, but it's also just about like connecting with people. For me, I work from home, take care of the wife, so I'm just a known, like I'm 100% an introvert, so this is easier for me to kind of go out there and meet people and that sort of thing. You know, one, I don't have a ton of time, so I enjoy doing this just for the fun sake of it. Be the biggest streamer. I do well for myself, and I'm not trying to make this another career. Now, don't get me wrong. If I started getting thousands of people watching me, you know, that'd be one. So, that's not my goal. So. Again, thanks to everybody who's watching. And the city is LS Knights. It's a smaller city. Right now, anywhere from 20 to 30 people online in the evenings. It's got a good number of people on during the day as well, because we have a pretty large UK group that comes in here. So it's kind of cool. You get some people, you know, I'd say during the day you could have 10, 15 people on. And then, you know, at night 20 to 30. And it's nice to just have some folks, but obviously we can always use more. As with any city, you know, there's ups and downs, but I've been pretty happy here. It's not for, you know, some people want to have everything handed to them or what have you. You know, like it's just different for everybody, so it just depends on what you're looking for. But if you're looking for like a laid back, fun atmosphere, then this is a great place. So hold on one second. Hold on one second. Yeah. But yeah, it's you know, like I said, it's pretty laid back. Fun group of people to RP with. Most of the time, you can get some good RP. Sometimes, you know, just depends on the person, kind of what they want to do. You know, it's always, for me, it's always hard to find that balance for win and lose. All right, sounds good, man. It's always hard to find that balance both on the crim side and the civ side, or on the PD side, of like who wants to take the loss, but you know, it just gotta give and take, and hopefully if you give some stuff up to the crims, they'll give some stuff up to you. That sort of thing. Take the loss. What I personally don't like in cities, and I've been in quite a few, so I've been in, you know, I'm still in District 10, don't play hardly any in there. I've been in Echo RP, I've been in Purple, you know, all kinds of different places. And all those big cities, 9 times out of 10, you get to where people just roll up and shoot you as a cop or something. There's no RP, there's no nothing. And, you know, if you want to go be a gangster and, you know, do gangster shit, then, you know, there's plenty of other servers out there. There's plenty of other things to do. If you want to play Call of Duty, go do that. You know, I have no problems with shootouts and that sort of thing, but the whole point of this is to like have some fun. And that's what I really enjoy doing, and so that's what I try to give to people. If you haven't appreciate any follows on any of the platforms, that sort of thing. You know, obviously still building this stuff up, but you know, every little bit it helps. I appreciate it. We're on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. And this is really like overall my second real stream, I think. So I'm still kind of really getting the hang of things and dealing with all the stuff. I'm learning it. So.
Hello. Yes.
Right now, the city, we only have LSPD at the moment. We had State Patrol. Some guys came in, a group of us all came in. Some of them were running state, and some of us went to LSPD to kind of break up the departments. And then there were some issues that they had, and so they decided to depart the city. So we're just kind of got LSPD right now. But we'll get there. I have no doubt. I think if we keep, you know, bringing in good people and letting them see, you know, how good the city is and how good the people are, we'll get more and more folks doing police and the community and that sort of thing. So.
Don't take the Parkway to Richmond, B.
This city's been up a month and a half, 2 months, maybe tops, something like that. So it's been good, but I'd have to go to a mechanic. It keeps saying service engine suit. I'm not sure if anybody from Betty's is on. Definitely got to get this thing. Looks like it needs some regular maintenance or something, so we have to get this thing repaired. Could be why it's been a little flaky. Excuse me. There's 18 in city, 1 mechanic. Let's see if anybody's here at all. Some Ellis Customs. Doesn't look like it. Let's see. There's nothing I can't do any of the regular maintenance there. Not a whole lot going on at the moment, so pretty quiet. But a lot of mail theft in Paleto Bay. By the time I get there, I ain't gonna get it. So.
I could really use a vacation.
Listen, I appreciate anybody tuning in. You know, it's quiet. Said I'm an introvert, so sometimes I can go a few minutes without saying a word, but I'm doing my best to keep it, keep some stuff going and having a conversation and stuff. But if anybody's out there, say hello. Appreciate it. And, feel free to ask any questions. Be a part of the community, or if you want to lurk, that's cool too. Just out there doing what I can to maybe help entertain or talk to somebody or whatever that need somebody to talk to. So.
Yeah, what's right? Hello?
Just kind of patrolling through Los Santos and seeing if I can
Big about
run across anything there at the beginning. It was kind of hectic and busy, but seems to be chilling out a bit.
I know. You work really hard and you travel.
Don't think there's any events or anything going on at the moment. Looks like Flywheels is open up there in C&D. Currently nobody on, so.
Hey, I'm just curious, is that bitch still timing you with that Filipino hombre? Yeah, I heard about that hombre. You know what they say? They say he's got like 4 balls, man.
Got 4 balls, man.
Yeah, he and your bitch are gonna have mutant ballsack children.
Some of the comments that are said
Yeah,
by these
yeah,
GTA
man. Happy
people are just
birthday.
absolutely hilarious. To be the voice actors in these things must have been just absolutely hysterical. See if there's any events happening. Alright. Just kind of chill and sit here and wait and see what's going on. So So what are some of the games that you guys like to play? Feel free to message in the chat. I'm guessing most of you are probably GTA as well, because that's kind of like the circle of folks that I run in. But I used to play, games from, like I said, when I was a kid, all the way back to Atari, ColecoVision, television, you name it. Played them all. Did a lot of first-person shooters for many years. Unreal Tournament, Counter-Strike, all the way up into Overwatch. That's about probably the last first-person
like your
shooter
car.
that I played, which they're fun, but I get way too competitive in those. So used to play them quite a bit, and used to go to little tournaments and stuff here and there, and always had a good time. That's back. Used to go to LAN tournaments and stuff, or get together with friends and play. Now you can do all this stuff online, but a lot of times before it was like you had to get a group of people together on a small network and play, and that was fun too. You're younger and maybe drink a little bit and gaming and that sort of thing, having a good time. So it's always, plus it was fun to kind of connect with people. But gaming's kind of always been around for me. Go ahead to this real quick. I doubt we'll catch anything, but gaming's always been kind of something there for me personally. I'm in my 50s, and now I just kind of use it as, I got a lot of stuff going on in my own life, and so I use this as kind of a way to relax. I don't drink anymore or anything. I'm a recovering alcoholic, so I kind of use this to kind of just chill and veg out a little bit to kind of get the old brain to settle down sometimes. So I still work a full-time job and do all that stuff, so I have all that to do every day. So I have a good time playing. That's what got me into this, was like, I started looking into different things, and I saw stuff like LSPDFI, which is like the whole single player cop stuff. And then I saw guys like West Coast Wookie, who had his own city for a while, and I don't know if that's up. I know he stopped doing anything with it, but I'm not sure if others did. Obviously OCRP with Bugs and Ryan and some of the stuff that they were doing, their old school stuff, and so it just kind of got me into Alright, let's see what we got going on here.
Hello, officer.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. I pulled you over.
I don't actually. Why did you pull me
Well, you crisscrossed through the lanes, jumped the median, and then blew through some red lights.
Oh, my bad. I didn't see those lights. My bad.
Remember, it is a stop and go state, so it's not like you have to sit there and wait for all of them. But driving recklessly through the lights is not something we should be doing. You have a driver's license on you?
No, it's not me. That's with my other car.
What's your name, sir?
Jake Frost.
And is this vehicle registered to you, Mr. Frost?
Yes.
Just hang tight for me. You know, sometimes they, it's a pretty easygoing state. So it's kind of frustrating when people drive like crazy. We're at 450. So that checks out. Reckless driving before. Okay. Has been a minute though since those were in there, so we'll. All right, Mr. Frost. I'm not going to write you for anything, but I've noticed that you've had a few, warnings and potential citations for reckless driving. So, if I run across you again, this will be the last one. Last one I'll give you. Lastly, you also need to make sure that you have your driver's license on you, as well as insurance and registration. So if you don't have those things when somebody pulls you over, in the future you will be getting tickets. So I would highly recommend that you keep that driver's license on you at all times when you're operating a motor vehicle.
Yeah, my bad. I always put my glove box there, and I change cars and I forget to move it with me. Do you know what I mean? That's my fault. I'll get that sorted. Sorry about that.
No worries. All right, understandable. Be careful. Maintain your lanes. Don't run red lights, that sort of thing, and you'll be all good to go.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. And for me, I try to, just I don't want to sit here and write citations all day, but I will pull people over just to kind of remind them of things more than anything. And I get it, we're a small city, so sometimes they don't know that there's an officer on and they think they can get away with different things. Like right now there's only 19 people on. So people think, there's nobody on, I'm just going to go ahead and drive crazy. So just sometimes reminding them, we do have a police officer on, we should probably slow down. So it's good. I don't want to sit here and just write citations for people and just bust their chops. Again, it goes back to the building relationships and having the longer, say the long con, but the longer RP that you can have with somebody, building the story. So the next time I pull Jake Frost over, there's a little bit more history there, which reminds me.
What? Who said that? I would never hurt with my Rosa! Hell no! Nunca! Not even a kiss!
Just try to write that stuff down and make sure that we
Why would I lie to my own prima hermana?
take care of some of this stuff as we can. So I don't want to write citations all day. And the lights are just terrible. So I'm not one that I don't want to stop at them either. Wouldn't be bad if there was just a few, but man, oh man. 40 lights in the city and they all take 20 minutes to turn, it seems like. Get a little bit of food in us. Should be donuts, not bagels, but I'll take bagels. You know? Car's fueled, I'm fueled, should be good to go. Let's see. See if we catch anybody coming through here. Yeah, again, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. Lurkers or not, you know, appreciate everybody just kind of being there and help push me up the list and stuff. But like I said, I enjoy doing this just for fun. This isn't like I'm not trying to make this my career. You know, if it's not like I said, if all of a sudden it did, hey, that's awesome. Then I'm doing something right. But I'm just trying to go out there and entertain people or have conversations with people. Maybe somebody's having a rough day and, you know, maybe just them tuning out. I mean, I'll tell you, my story is like, my wife was in an accident in 2020, and so I take care of her every day as well. And it's not easy. And during that time, there was a lot of videos and tubers that like got me through some really, as bad as it sounds, you know, some really difficult times. But there was just people out there that like helped me think about something different for 30 minutes or an hour. And, you know, I hope that someday I'll be able to help somebody do something like that too, you know, and just get their mind off of something for a little while and let their brain rest. And because it's stressful, you know, life is stressful. It's definitely not easy for anybody. I don't care, you know, who you are or what you're going through. Everybody's got their own struggles that all take impact. And so, you know, just having a little bit of time to relax and have a good time and laugh a little bit is always good. So if I could repay that back to just one person, I would feel like I'm successful. So. Yeah, let's see if we can figure out what's going on over here. Let's take it. Is it on the freeway? Sometimes the GTA GPS is a little wonky. It's a little batty. Let's see, so it had to be. Take a look around. See if we see anything. It's recycling. Make sure people are behaving there. And recycling too. Anybody in there? Doesn't look like it. Let's go inside here and see what's happening. How you doing, sir?
I'm alright, how are you?
Not too bad. Did you happen to get into a little altercation outside or anything on accident?
No, officer. I'm the only one here.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you accidentally swung on one of the locals or one of the locals got on you or something. But I got a...
That local there.
Oh, he did? Okay.
No, I accidentally swung
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
on him by accident.
Yeah, we got alerts for fights in progress, so I just wanted to kind of come and check it and make sure everything's out. It happens a lot that people accidentally swing on the locals or something, so...
Yeah.
No worries, just wanted to check. We'll let you get
Okay.
back to it. Have a good rest of your
Thank
day.
you, officer. And you.
Pretty quiet night. Oh, well. Head back to the department, see what's going on, and we'll see if there's anything else to get into. If not, we'll maybe call it another night. It is Monday, so everybody might be busy. That's all right. I said I appreciate everybody kind of tuning in, anybody that's been around. Anybody that follows on any of the different platforms, I appreciate it. It all is helpful, so. I think the city also can get busy later. I'm usually not on that late, but I mean, I've seen, some people don't get out until 11 o'clock or something. So. But if you're interested, the city is LS Nights. We're on 5M server lists. It's publicly open. There's a Discord, all kinds of different stuff. Check it out from there. Join in. Hopefully we'll see you guys in the city. You'll RP with me a little bit. So. The service vehicle soon message is getting on my nerves. Alright, well, I mean, I think it's pretty dead, so I think we're going to go ahead and call it for the evening, now that we're back here. Hopefully we'll stream another night and get to entertain some folks, and like I said, though, if there's ever anything you ever need to talk about something, hopefully someday I'll be able to help somebody take their mind off something that's bothering them. And, that's all I really want. That's all I'm really here to do, is just kind of be here to talk to you if needed, and take somebody's mind off something if they're having a rough day. So thank you all. Appreciate you stopping by and checking things out, and hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Have a good day.